Hello guys, Tom P here with another Minecraft tutorial. This is my second one today. I'm on a roll with these things. But this is a tutorial for a seed and wildflower farm. Okay. Originally I saw this idea first. I think Etho made this. Etho came up with the original concept, I think. At least that's where I first saw it. Basically, you bone meal like 2 times up here, here, at the top a couple of times, like 4 or 5 times at the top. Then I hit like 2 bone meals in here, over here, here, and you could also bone meal it down here. The key is to have all grass, because you can't bone meal the dirt. Nothing will happen. And if you look at the top, well, it's going to be sundown soon. I just bone mealed it through underneath it, and everything is full up here. So what happens is, briefly, you come into the center, you bone meal everything, and you step on the pressure plate. It releases a water source on the top, as you can see, breaks all the little plants, and it takes everything and brings it to you. Everything is coming to you, and once you see that you got everything, basically what I usually do is that I just jump on here, get off the plate, and the water will eventually stop. There you go. So there it is. I'm going to show you how to build it right after I go to sleep. Okay guys, back, it's daytime, and I'll just build it right next to it. You start out with a 17 by 17 square. Okay, we're going to be working in the center. First, what you want to do is create 4 high from the bottom of your cobble. Okay, you're going to create another floating square the exact same size. So keep going. Okay, it's done. You can see that there is now a 17 by 17 square at the top, 17 by 17 square at the bottom, and that's 1, 2, 3 higher than the space. Okay, and what you want to do is find your center. So your center is right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 8th square is your center. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the center. So from the center, you can go all the way across. And we want to dig out. We'll find our center here again. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll dig across again, and then we will go diagonally. We're making diagonal squares here all the way around, and then what you want to do is basically clear that out. Clear it out basically so that it looks like that. So it's just one deep. You know, it's a big square, but it's diagonal square. Okay, and then at the top you're going to go around this entire square. I'm going to put one ring around the whole thing. Alright, come on, there we go. Alrighty, and then let me see here, you gotta find your center, which if you just line your crosshairs up, this is your center. So what you want is your center to be like that. Alright, and then if you're doing this not in creative, you're doing this in your own world, the easiest way to do this is to just create a line that goes straight across, find your center once again, okay, holding shift down, jump up here, you hold shift down, and you just go across again the other way, all the way to the end. Okay, so you are one over. You got your glass ring, your grass ring around, and then one over. You create your little X. Okay, so then from the bottom, what you want to do is fill it in, but one less. So I'm leaving one. So this one here, I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. There you go. 1, 2, 1. So you get your perfect diagonal there. The easiest way to do this is to just go across, leave one off the end. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to come back when that's complete. Okay, you see the top is filled in. Now we're going to fill the rest of the top in. I also noticed if you're not in creative mode while building this, if you're in survival, you may not want to dig this center piece out until this top piece is done. Okay, so how are we going to fill this in? Well, all you have to do is go across the same way, but just until the last block is off. So you don't want to like cover any of these blocks up. You just want to, wherever it's sky, you just want to cover up. 2, 1. And you do the same thing over here. Oop, see, I messed up there. Go across. There you go. And I'll be back when that's complete. Okay, I've completed the top. As you can see, we got this whole top piece here. It's a little different from the way I have it here. It's down one, but we can fix that easily. Alright, so at least we have a nice big space in here. Next part is very important. You want to just block out or crack these corner dirts so that the water can flow freely down into the bottom portion. And the next step is building the contraption, the piston, that lets the water source come out. So this is our center right here. Okay, so we want our water to come right down on this center. So we're going to build up, let me see, 3, 4. We'll use wood for this. So our piston's going to be right there. Okay? So let me build my little piece right there. We want down here too. Okay, and it's becoming nighttime. Look at the beautiful sunset. I'm going to go to sleep and return when it's day. Okay, I just want to, I messed up while building this. So basically you want to build the border housing, which looks like this, one block off the bottom. You take your piston, put it here, take a block, put it there, crack that one, put a redstone torch there. I'm not going to put any water in just yet, but I'm going to run a line so that we can get it to a pressure plate underneath our feet. So run some redstone here, and we'll just run that up. We'll put our redstone torch here, and what we're going to do basically is build, actually you can't forget to put this on because that powers it. Okay, and we're going to build a redstone tower, at least that's what I like to call it. So you could just start with like just building one of those and just crack every other one and put a redstone torch. So we got redstone torch, wood, redstone torch, wood, redstone torch, wood, crack, redstone torch, wood, crack. Okay, so you know you did good when your redstone torch is sitting directly on the ground here. We need to do one more down here to alternate the signal one last time, and so that we are at the correct depth. Okay, so we're gonna find our centerpiece here. We're gonna find a pressure plate. If I can find one, that would be great. Let me replace my, it's hard to, I'm done with pistons, so. Okay, so we'll find our center. This is our center. Okay. So we'll just crack this, this, and one block under, so that when we step on that pressure plate, it will light the line and alternate the signal all the way up, causing the piston to release the water. Okay, so now we can just fill this back in, just like that. You can fill that back in. So it's totally hidden. We never know it's there. Okay. So the next step, I'll pause and I'll show you the next step. Okay, the next step basically is just this. You put the water source in here and you're done. So basically when you want to walk in, you could make your door. You can make your door like I did right over here, opposite the line. And you just step on here. That'll release the water. After you had bone mealed everything, comes shooting down all four corners right into the center. Just wait for it to end. Okay, it's a brand new day, and we'll talk about lighting it up. Basically, it's just like throwing one in each corner here, and then just as an indicator, throw those there. I usually like bone mealing right about there, and this really lights this whole area up nice, so that, you know, if you're walking around or you're far away from your base, monsters aren't going to spawn in here. Uh-oh, I hit the thing. And then you could just decorate this any way you want. You know, I put a like a little column around here to hide the redstone torches, just like that. Make it look kind of like a crane type thing. It's kind of cool. I wouldn't worry about the up there unless you have all the resources you want. You could make this like looking like a greenhouse or something. Just make it all glass or whatever. But I basically just like went down here, went across. I like making things look nice, you know. If you have the resources, you have the time to play this game, you should at least make it look nice. Not like that. But, you know, we'll do one side. And then we'll end this tutorial. And it comes down like that. Take this down, you know, and you can go every other one. You know, in the empty spots we'll put glass. Like that. And you can put glass in there. It kind of looks nice. Or you can go, see here we have our door. So we'll just create a little doorway, and then we can go, we can put 2 in here. So we can create 2 square windows. It's really a matter of preference. You know, it's up to you. You can go find the center and go down this way and create huge, gigantic windows, or frame it out, find the center of that, create, you know, nice big windows. That ends this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it, learned something perhaps. If you did, if you liked it, please subscribe. Comment on the video. I always like hearing everybody's opinions, whether it's good or bad. If you have something you want to point out, please let me know. And thank you very much.